and welcome to another stream of Blood Bowl 2. This is once again the RebbL League, second to last match of the main season, so let's try and make it count, shall we? So, here we go. Yeah, so this one, don't mind admitting, I am pretty nervous about this one. We've got Dwarves, so yeah, anyone who knows the game knows Dwarf teams are really hard to go up against. As you can see here, we've got some pretty good, they've got some movement 6, movement 5 here, but this guy, very glad he's out. He got taken out in his last match. Very grateful to, I believe it was Ulbrich who did that. Very grateful to him for knocking this guy out because, yeah, fairly high SPP player. So this is at least one player.
Back in 2479, the experiment to use balls made of granite was not a success.
Yeah, I wonder why. But yeah, main threats are these guys, the Trollslayers, which actually makes me wonder about having the Crocs. We've got the Crocs out again for this match, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, given these guys would probably be able to knock the Crocs down anyway. They're going to be a real pain to deal with. Especially this guy. With block, we know he's got blodge, so that's going to be tough. He's got tackle, jump, he stand for. It's just, this guy's going to be hard to deal with in general. And with the fairly high armor value on Dwarves, it's going to be hard to get removals. They are known as the shield wall. They don't move. So, yeah, gonna do what we can, but yes, we should have to see what happens. For our team, fairly decent, except for the fact we still need to get another skink at some point. Hello, Tab, and yes, time for the Dwarves. Fortunately, they've got a player out, but we have our Croxagore out. So, the thing is, with the Troll Slayers, I'm not sure that's necessarily a bad thing, because that is dropping our team value considerably, so we can get a few more inducements. He's got some strong ones. We're gonna have to try and rely on our movement of our skinks to stay away from his dwarves and outrun them.
What are we gonna get to see again?
Yeah, there is that. Yeah, I mean, again, that is true. That is true. But yeah, this is his team as it stands now. Very glad this guy's out, because he had was pretty strong. So that I think Ulbrich managed to knock him for 6. Nice, very nice. I would guess that's where this guy came from. This is his second Trollslayer who has jump up currently. But yeah, this is the Trollslayer I'm worried about. Blodge, Mighty Blow, Stand Firm, Tackle, and Jump Up, along with the usual dwarf Trollslayer stuff. Oh, it's the legendary. Okay, it was this guy. Fair enough. I mean, I don't blame him for appoing him, given how highly skilled this guy is. And it's just the whole lot. It's just gonna be not fun. All of them have block. Most of them have tackle, so that's gonna be problematic for my skinks. And enough of them have guard as well to make it a real pain to break through them. Yeah, he's got a really strong, solid team here. He really does. It's just, this is going to be such a pain to get through.
Did you know the Spike Magazine trophy was forged in hellfires deep beneath the blinding ziggurat of Tsar Nagrund? Many slaves died to create it, but then it was the lowest bid.
Fair enough, Bob. But yeah, he's got quite a bit of stand firm. Is that grab? Long bit? Alright. Fair enough. I get it. Yeah, so you can move players around. Yeah. So yeah. And that's kick off for a turn. Okay, he has kick up for a turn on the. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, this is yeah. Well, like I said, we will do what we can, see what we get, see what the dice do. Try and keep his players away from my skinks, and try and use our mobility, because that's about the only advantage we have, dwarves. Yeah, that is true, Tab. That is true. But yeah, we're gonna have to see if we can exploit his movement speed and try and slip through their lines and get a touchdown that way. I think, but yeah, we've got two Saurus without block. Proxagor is out, and then we've got the usual, the rest of the usual Saurus team. And the usual skink team. So yeah, we will have one Journey skink.
How do I look in
by the look of it?
A whiter shade of pale.
But we should have a decent amount of inducements. Not sure what might help here, but we'll do what we can. I mean, we could pick up a Mercenary Crocs again, like we did a couple of games ago. If nothing else, to get him upgraded and to get an additional guard on the front line, because that might be helpful. But I just worry his Troll Slayer will just take out the Crocs really quick. Anyway, I've still got a few minutes before we're due to kick off. He is online, I am online. Let's see if he's ready to start. He is. Okay, let's get going. Okay, yeah, we got the Journeyman and 340 petty. Right, so it might be worth picking up the Crocs again. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I am thinking Crocs, and yes, get the guard on him. That would be quite useful to deal with them. And what have we got left? 20. Quite enough for the wizards, and I don't want to scum. So reroll. I feel like we're going to get knocked out a lot, so I think the Bloodwisers, I think. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Take for knockouts and not injuries on my
Well, the
team.
blocking dice are warmed up and ready to be rolled. Let's get this show on the pitch.
Do it, Jim. Let's get this on the... And let's get going.
Welcome back, Blood Bowls.
Oh, we're at our stadium. Cool.
Talented players on the pitch. Hope they offer us a show worthy of their status.
Well,
The
to be
stadium is
fair...
only mildly run down.
Hey.
What about you, Bob?
Oh, I've got fond memories of this place back when I was in London. I ripped an elf's head off in that dugout over there. Good times.
Fair enough, Bob.
There won't be an issue.
Fair enough.
Here come the girls. Enough will bless those bouncing palms.
Okay, yeah. I have been dreading this match because dwarves.
It's gonna be wholesale slaughter all the way.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're right there, Bob. I really do. But let's see. He wins the top.
Yeah,
He did. And he's making me attack. Okay.
Although, don't underestimate the dwarves when they do actually. Once they have it, it's nigh on impossible to get it back.
Oh, don't I know it? Right. Why does it always put the skinks on the front? Why would you ever do this? Why would you ever have them on the line of scrimmage? Looks like he is respecting the skinks. Okay. Fair enough. Especially since this guy can score pretty much from this line. Oh man, so many skills. So many skills on their players. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Well, first things first, let's get the Croxigar on the field. No, and wait again, no. Croxigar, thank you, in the middle. Actually, stick to there. Good, okay. And keeping his Troll Slayer safe, that's smart. I want him on the wing as the rat. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Okay, fair enough. Lose a turn, right? Okay. I think he's going to be our best bet to score here, so...
They'll need to scoop up that ball and quickly.
This Sphinx there to protect the ball.
Loose ball
Lovely.
is a dangerous ball. The player needs to secure it fast.
Thesaurus to here. Good. Sphinx can move here. Blitzing potential. Possibly this guy. Okay, let's throw some blocks on the front line, see what we get.
Player's about to get punched
Okay,
above
gang.
and below the belt at the same time.
Fine. Okay. I will move him into
More the merrier.
just in case Crocs boneheads. Okay, so we start off, and hello, Chris. Good blitz him. That would be 1, 2, 3, 5. So he wouldn't be able to get back, and I feel like he would just get hit. Yeah. Alright, so let's just throw.
The attacker
Block.
has an assist.
Good. Put it in there. Stay. Fine. Move into there. That's fine. Okay, and you here for now. I hate not blitzing, but it is what it is. And let's throw. We've already used our reroll, unfortunately, because we got dub skulls right on the first block. So let's see if you can grab the ball.
Yes, they've picked up the ball.
Good.
Whoopie-dee-doo.
Pretty sure none of his players can. Yeah, that's the thing about dwarves. They're not very fast. That is fine. And
There's nothing better than hitting someone smaller than you.
okay, Dice, I get it. The last 3 games you've been doing this to me, and you're going to do it this game too. Okay.
That team should have won.
Yeah, that follows well. At least didn't break armor. Man, what is my luck with Croxigors? Seriously. Or with blocking dice in general. It just has not been good. It really hasn't. Alright, let's see what he does. Yeah, and not one of his dwarves got an armor break either, so. Hey, okay. But that is why these two Saurus are here, because just in case He boneheaded or did something like that. Yeah, apparently so, Chris. Apparently so. See what the opponent does.
They're getting up close and personal.
Yeah, here they come with the guards.
So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
But yeah, could have done without having a double skulls on the first block and then a triple skull on the Proxigor. Really could have done without that, you know? I just don't get what's been going wrong with my blocking dice the last few games. I really don't.
If ever I saw one.
People wonder why I have 4 rerolls.
To be well assisted in a fight.
Block. Oh, it treats us a push instead. Okay. Yeah, here we are. Standard dwarf wall formation going on right now. It is still early, but the problem is Lizardmen team have a bad habit of snowballing when when dice rolls start to go wrong. Protecting his slayers as he should. I can see the move we can make, but it's not going to be an easy one. Alright, let's see if the Croc wants to stand up. He does not. That's a problem!
And he's standing there drooling.
That's a pretty big problem for us. It really is. How far can he? Right, so he can get to there. Problem is frenzy, and I do not want to be surfed. Which makes doing what I usually do with the skinks a lot more risky. So I feel like I want to make more of a regular cage. But that's not going to be task to achieve, particularly not with dwarves. Let's form over here. Let's form up over here. Try and run up this way. I think is going to be our play. We can blitz that guy, yeah, that's fine. Alright. Pink runs to here. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, my match with Chaos went fairly similar, so I managed to hold them to a draw. Which I was actually quite proud of. You can come here. It's fine.
This formation gives us a safe progression. It's gonna be hard.
But the free strength skink there, that's good. Okay, well, let's bring this guy over here. Give him some assistance. All right. Now let's take this blitz. See what we can get with it. Okay, I'll take that.
Stay still like a rock.
Very good. But the only thing Dwarves don't have is dodge, for the most part, with the exception of this guy. So he probably won't be running through tackle zones much. See if we can belt this guy one. Alright, fine. Let's go up, stand for that.
Shove it up there somewhere.
Yes, Bob. Thank you. Yeah, we get it, Bob. Thank you. Alright, what's the player I want to take? I think I want to take out this guy if I can. Okay, good. No armor break. Of course not. Okay. Kind of gave up the middle here, but the thing is, we're not going to beat the dwarf shield wall. We simply do not have enough guard to do so. Mm-hmm.
This is going to be decisive.
Okay. Okay, he went for the reroll. Fair enough.
That's an engagement. Fix. Contact this HR department immediately.
Yeah, I'm going to try and block over here. That makes sense. Basically, now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get him to commit. And hopefully overcommit to give me a space for the skink to run through and get away from him. That's what I'm hoping to try and do. And of course he makes the 2+ Dauntless rolls. So I did well to stand up under that. And that is why I didn't go with my usual side guards technique, because he has frenzy players on the pitch. And they can surf you easily if you're stood, well, here. He's not overcommitting. True. A little bit of both. What?
Well, life goes on.
Are you kidding? Oh, gonna have to Apo it. Oh, it's fine. Fine. A little bit of both, Chris, at the moment. As the way Lizardmen are, they have a big focus on stats to begin with. Other teams have more of a focus on skills. And skills are stronger than stats, especially at this stage. It doesn't help that the dice rolls have been bad, but that is just compounding the existing issue. I mean, somewhat, but I mean, if you look at the skills on his dwarves, if you take the raw stats of my team, yeah, it's yeah, technically, based on the raw stats, this is something of a mismatch because I have a massive strength advantage, but the skills of his players just completely negate that entirely. Plus, then the dice deciding to kill my players when I can't even break his armor isn't helping the matter. Yeah, he's outguarding me massively, and I've been having that problem since I started in this. It's just because nature of playing Lizardmen, and let's see if we can take out his Troll Slayer.
Guys, together.
Oop. I need better than that. Come on, give me the knockdown. Ah, he's got dodge. That is not good enough. to be fair, this is my second season.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halfway around a sandwich.
To be anchored to the spot.
Hey, he's finally. But it's not my mighty blow guy. And of course, I didn't bring armor, do I? Okay. And it tied up all 3 players just to get that one knockdown, which will mean nothing. Which basically means nothing because he's got jump up. So he's going to surf this Saurus. Nothing I can do about that. No, we need to get him off of my ball carrier. This is extremely risky. And of course, it's a skip that breaks his armor. It's not. Well, the matchmaking is every team in the division all play each other once. And there are 14 teams. In general, from what I can tell, they try to keep every team fairly close in team value, but that can change over the course of a season as players gain skills and such. But the problem is, team value doesn't it's not always the best indicator of A, the skill of the coach, and B, which I will say mine is middling at best. And it also doesn't take it into account complete. Skills are factored in somewhat, but not completely, I feel anyway. But, you know, it is what it is. This is the way the game is. There are strengths and weaknesses of every team. Eventually, yeah. To be fair, the Dwarves start as a high-skilled team. It is what makes them so hard to deal with to begin with. But that is their shtick. Their players are all their stats are generic. Movement 4, so slow, strength 3, average, agility 2, less than average, and high armor value 9. So just based purely on their stats, that player would not stand a chance against this Saurus. But when you combine the fact that you've got guard on some of these, which allow them to continue to add +1 or -1 to block rolls to get the extra dice, that can completely negate the advantage my Saurus has.
Well, they're very short, so maybe quite a few.
My experience, it takes 6. 1 to change the candle, and 5 for me to eat.
The trouble is, Saurus teams are one of those teams that are slow to get the ball rolling, but once it does, they will start doing very well. But you've just got to get them to that point. And block can very much counter the strength advantage, yes. Yep, you are quite right, Tab. So yeah, as you saw, it is, you know, reasonably straightforward for me to get 2 die blocks on his players because of the strength advantage that my players have. But it is also fairly straightforward for him to get similar blocks on my players because he has a lot of guard on his team now, because his team's had probably more seasons than mine to develop, I would imagine. This is only my second season in the RebbL League. And that is still considered early for a Lizardmen team in terms of development. punished. We will go... Shimmer's armor holds. Which it does for a change. Yeah, this skink is very much a glass cannon because it is strength 3. It is indeed hard to punish 2+. But yeah, this is what dwarves do best. They are the immovable wall that you just cannot get through no matter what you try. Here, yeah, see what I mean about the jump up? And now he's surfed the swords. Or not, because he knocked him down. Good. Cover this Saurus is in a really bad spot now. We have to deal with this player. Or he's going to get surfed next. Yeah, and they're just going to circle me here. Because again, you know, he now has the player advantage on me. Uphill not punished. Wow. See, this is what keeps happening. My normal dice rolls get punished. Their risky dice rolls, not so much. This has been happening the last 4 games now. Yeah, that's fair, Tap. That is very true. Alright, well, this skink can get up. He can get up. Crocs can get up. But yeah, I pretty much expected to be a punching bag in this game. I expected that, considering how well developed his team is right now. Although that's a nice 3 die. Let's see if it can be double. Give me something nice. It does. Good. He's got stand firm, hasn't he? Oh, that is so annoying. Okay, can we get into a position where we might be able to score next turn if we can protect the skink? Possibly. Awesome. That's the thing, is if we can make a hole in his line and slip the skink through, it'll be good. The problem is he's got a lot of stand firm players, which means I can't push them around. And yeah, because literally that's got stand firm, he's got stand firm, so I literally cannot create a hole in this line. Alright.
The attacker has an assist.
Nope.
They're not moving an inch.
Yeah, well the thing is I got a lot of other skills which are kind of more necessary before I start getting skills like Juggernaut. Which you don't usually see on Lizardmen team, to be fair. Exactly. The Saurus have so many other skills which they need in order to work. This is just a bad situation. It's real bad right now for us. Yeah. And the dice are not cooperating. They're giving us nothing.
That player is a real wall.
Right. Alright. How far can doors go? Far enough. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy out.
Player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
That's good. That's good. And let's move. Can't really get around. I have to keep having to fall back right now, and this is the problem with facing dwarves. just see if we can get this guy off the field. Nope. Because, you know, I don't have any tackle either, so he's getting surfed. And that's another player off the field, potentially dead. But like I said, I expected this game to be a loss. And the next one too, because it's necromantic and they're known as the fun police.
Hey, I can sing. Did you know that?
But you know, it would be nice. You know, I've got my sort of similar armor to his. Would be nice to actually get like an armor break and, you know, an injury on his thing. You know, just saying, Nuffle, if you're listening.
Hey.
This is going to be decisive.
And that's the thing, he's got stand firm, I don't, which means he can just keep bullying my Taurus line. And there's nothing I can do about it. Because the dice refuse to give him bad rolls.
And into the
And like I said, people wondered why I had 5 rerolls coming into this season. I removed 1 to lower my team value on the recommendation of a team member in this division, and I'm starting to think that was a mistake. I currently have 14 rerolls, and Lizardmen need the rerolls. They really do. I really shouldn't have gotten rid of the 5th one. And here he goes, he's going for another surf now. And there is literally nothing I can do about it. Problem is, I've been trying to force him into overcommitting and he's not. So well played to him, but yeah, my chances of scoring are incredibly low right now. Yeah, basically getting him to move all of his dwarves over here, so that then I can swing my movement 10 skink over here and run into it before he can react. That was the plan. He didn't fall for it, and now I'm paying the price. That's the only play I can really...
They're building a cage around the wall here. It's a solid tactic.
Okay, instead what we'll do is... let's with the skin. See if we can get move him.
punched above and below the belt at the same time.
Not what I was needing, really, but it's what it is. Stops this guy from coming around anyway. Okay. Oh my goodness, that is the 3rd all-skull roll, and 1 was triple skulls. Oh, finally. And then you start. Right.
When the match was over, the elf people was a wreck.
Then we need to use up his blitz to surf this guy if he wants to surf him. Push, fine.
Might as well grab a feather and shove it up there. Something for all the good that did.
Alright, nope.
Not moving.
Have to try and get some removal here. You really do. And the Crux only has one. Yeah, if only I had my 6. I am trying not to roll dub skulls. It keeps happening. Literally, the second half of this game, I have rolled at least 3 or 4 dub skulls in one half, each half. It's ridiculous. And I am not going to one-time with him. Yeah, basically, Tab, my only real advantage that I can see that I have on the Dwarves is my mobility. And the dice has definitely been confirming that for me.
That's it. Get in their face.
Yeah, expected that. Okay, he's gonna blitz there, fair enough.
Around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
Skincomer apparently holding.
This is going to be enough to come out on top.
Hey, okay, well that's at least his last reroll.
Very tough. One of them should hit harder next time.
But yeah, this is very much a case of high skill team meets high stack team. And the high skill team is very much coming out on top. This guy is a problem because he's got tackle, which means we have to get rid of him.
Data received.
Hello, Slight Crossball. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the match. Because he has tackle, which he completely ignores the dodge that I've got on my Saurus. And I can't ignore the dodge he's got on this guy because I don't have tackle on any of my players because I haven't gotten the SPP for it yet. But yes. This game is, well, it's a game. Kind of. Kinda. Alright, that is not where my blitz is going to be, so he just has to get out. Yeah, and we have got no way of... And we have got no way of protecting the skink, like, at all. Even if he manages to dodge away and run up, this one will hit him and he's only got strength 2. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I hope you enjoy the game and enjoy watching my team being obliterated. But anyways, can we get a cage up? Over here, maybe. Because we have to take this guy out because the dodge is risky. we have enough players to form up any form of cage. No. No, we do not. No. And this is the problem when you're already a player down.
Anybody got any playing cards? Hey, who knows the rules for nerdlings in the closet?
So he can get his there. Okay, fine. Move him there. Moves to here. Gets us a 2-die there.
To get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
So where can he go that could stop them from getting to escape? He has to blitz this one. Okay, let's see.
This is going to be decisive.
Okay.
Well done. Help the ball carrier.
Trouble is, he needs to be at least here in order to be able to score, and he's got it covered very well. Now, I am really not seeing the path to scoring at all here. The minute I move up, he will simply blitz with this guy. Yeah. Unless... Well, we've got to risk it, at the very least. We have to try and hope that he rolls badly at this stage. It's the only move we can really make to try and score, otherwise we're not scoring. So, let's try it. Okay.
No, I'm sorry, I can't. They're just too ugly.
That's it. So it all comes down to whether or not he can knock out this skink with this guy. Not a position I wanted to be in, but there we are. At the very least, it forces him to make his blitz here.
And away.
Oh, jump up is so annoying. Here he goes. Yep, he had to.
Defensive pressure.
And he gets it. It was worth a try.
It's a solid battle. To kill the fool carrying the ball, and they stop him.
Well, it was worth a shot at least. Oh, that's nice for me.
A thrown player is a dead player. Often, but anyway.
Is this giving me a chance? Nope, not even close. Ah, well. Like I said, it was worth a try. Yeah, you can't hand off to an unconscious. Well, at this point, let's just try and take out what we can. Right, okay, let's see if we can knock this guy down. Gamma reroll. Nope, nothing.
They're not moving an inch. They're a wall.
Appears to be open to the sky.
One dice all round. Okay, well. I know some people say grab it and then pass it to this guy. You can't pass to an unconscious player, otherwise I would. And I can't get him up with and then move another player without it using up his turn. So, you know, it's a shame, but there we are.
The touchdown is so close, and yet so far.
Thank you, Jim, for that. May as well try and get some SPP out of this.
Now that's how you move the ball.
Alright, well, give some SPP at least. So there's something. And may as well. There we go. Oh, okay. I'll take that. No, he's fine. But great. SPP on the mercenary crux that I can't use. That I can't keep. Typical. Anyway, but anyways. It's forced him to use his Apo, so any more injuries on his players will be permanent. Assuming, of course, he doesn't just obliterate my team here and now.
Occasionally, there's some battle between brain versus blood. Brain wins.
Well, to be fair, Jim, Brain only wins because they outnumbered him. But yeah, so far, the match has gone more or less as expected. But yeah, the thing is, this half, his goal only was to stop me from scoring, which he's achieved. Next half, my goal is to try and do the set, is just to see if I can just hold him to a draw, I think, is going to be the best I'm going to be able to achieve, unless the dice really decide they don't like him. But I don't see that happening, because his players have the skills to negate when the dice do stuff like that. Yeah, to him as well. He played well. He kept players back in case I tried exactly what I did. Can't fault him for that. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, can't fault him for his play. He's played well. And the dice just have not been in my favour. So we are going to pause. I believe he said he was going to pause it here. Briefly, so that's fine. Okay, not sure what's going on right now. think it might be because he's paused it. So it's kind of in the middle of the screen right now. But anyways, what do you guys think of the game so far? Yeah, so just waiting for the opponent to come back now because he had to pause it for a brief constitutional. Yeah, really could have done without that triple skulls right at the start. I know I keep going on about it, but seriously, that really messed up my front line trying to hold him back. I mean, what are the odds of that? Like, is it like what, 1 in 36 chance of rolling a skull on all 3 dice? But yes, as well, Chris, in terms of team value, his team is about 300 points higher than my team as well. I get what are called inducements, which you saw me picking right at the start. Which you saw me picking right at the start for the Mercenary Croxagore and the Bloodweiser base for in case my players get knocked out, which hasn't happened yet. Okay, so what we want here is we want the Crocs. So I feel like I want the Crocs in the middle for this, and that one there again, feeling the loss of the Saurus again, which just keeps happening, you know. I just keep losing Saurus. And this is why it's called the Crocs box, because you put the Crocs in the box. So it means he can react to whichever side to try and hold up some players, hopefully. Anyway. Yeah, there, that one there, protecting the skinks. Yep, okay, good. This also allows the skink squad to pounce on anyone who tries to run up the sides, particularly this guy. This is the usual kind of formation you use when you're up against a strength-heavy team, or a team that will simply outbash you, like Dwarves. Yeah, he's going for the standard Dwarf frontline wall, push forward, keep moving forward, and score.
Croxiade yet, Bob?
A sports drink made by the Skaven of Clan Pestilence? No thanks, I'll give it a miss.
Looks like these guys are all going to get knocked back or knocked down.
But I'm not that stupid.
Fair enough. Yeah, humans are a better team than a lot of people give them credit for, because they're just, although they are average, that's the thing, they have no real weaknesses. And you can make them pretty strong once they're developed. Skaven team are fun. You know, fast rats, hard to hit, hard to catch, but they do have some bashing power, mind you. What did he get exactly? Oh right, let's give it a return. Brilliant coaching. They get an extra, like they need it. Alright, fine.
Unity is strength.
Okay. That's a good start, at least. Uses up. I mean, I would say humans don't generally have a weakness. I mean, you could call their lack of lack of strength a weakness, but that's up to you. Oh, that's their average.
Just hit him.
There is that slide. Yeah, but bear in mind, humans also... Miracle don't have movements, don't have very good movement speed. Lizards, as you see, get out-skilled easily. Anything stronger and nimbler usually has a weakness of not having the other side of it. Strong teams will not have nimbleness, nimble teams will not usually have strength. Humans are literally sat smack in the middle of that. They have average strength, average nimbleness, they have equal chances at both. And you can then stack them based on what they rank up with wherever you need them to be. But yeah, there is the thing, they are definitely more boring than other teams, most certainly. That I will absolutely say. I agree with what you said, Sly.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
Here we go. Yeah, he's about to blitz this guy. Or trying to make it so that I can't get any blocks. One or the other. Probably that. Yeah, he was just blocked, but yeah, he was one SPP. He's one SPP away from. Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, that is Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl is Warhammer football. Oh my goodness! Here we go. And the snowball begins. This is just badly hard. But I have a missed next game on the other source. So yeah, again, constantly having to deal with injuries and players not on the pitch. It's really, really starting to annoy now. At least one game, at least one player is getting a missed next game. Or a perm where I'm having to then get rid of the player because it just cripples them because the Saurus loses its strength. That kind of thing. It's just the second half of this season has been horrible for me. It really has. Because of what you're seeing unfold. And I just cannot get the same rolls back on them for whatever reason. I make plenty of blocks, I just don't break their armor, or I don't get any injury rolls. One or the other. Prox can come and sit right there. Please do, thank you. Good Proxagor. Yeah, Skink's the most dangerous players I've got anyway, so let's see if he can take care of them. See what I mean about Skinks being the most dangerous players? It's a thing. It's a weird thing about Lizardmen. Yeah. It's a Lizardmen thing. Yeah. Fine. That.
That's it. Get in their face.
The push. Fine. And we will follow just to tie him up. see, which one of these do we want to take? Let's try and take this guy out. Okay, get the knockdown. Can we get an armor break? Okay, he wants to push him. He wants me to knock him free. Okay. I'm gonna follow them. I'm gonna do that. Dwarves are indeed, they're known for their armor. The ironic thing is, Dwarves had the same armor as my Lizardmen. Yeah, they managed to score 2 injuries on me. I scored 1 because of death, but they appoed it. Whereas I appoed and got missed next game. He appoed and got no casualty. Yeah, there he goes. I thought he might do that.
They're getting up close and personal.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects.
And he's got tackle, so... Yeah. Yeah. It begins. This is what happens every time with Lizardmen. You start losing... So this is the problem going up against high-skilled teams.
Yes, the unmistakable sign.
Is you start losing a couple of Saurus, and it snowballs because your Saurus are your blockers, your skinks are not, in general. But yeah, the Lizardmen team their players are very focused at what they do. That is their strength, but also their weakness. Because the skinks can get blocked, can have blocks thrown on them very easily. Whereas the Saurus can't play the ball. You lose either side and you start having a problem. And this happens more often than not. But there it is. He pays his money, he takes your chances and all of that. Got to re-roll that. He doesn't, I'll take it. He knows what the result's going to be. Yeah. About time they started getting punished. Now then. Him up. Oh, that's fine, he's got sure feet.
They're just too fast. Break some legs, please. It's too speedy for my eyes.
Okay, let's bring this squad back.
What a speedster.
Good. Let's think.
Real war.
Block is full of progress. Okay, he'll probably blitz him, but it's fine. That's not an easy, but the easiest of blitzes for him. So I'm fine with that. Okay. Fine, we'll take that for now.
We're both still standing.
Let's see if the Crocs wants to make a block.
That one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
Does. But it's only a push, but yeah, he'll follow. do what we can here. Trouble is now he massively outnumbers me. So. And I am just not getting the armor blocks, the armor breaks I need on the opposing teams.
Haha, here's some friends.
Yeah, which makes that what, 2+ that he needs there? 2+, 3+, something like that. Not a difficult role for this guy anyway. Particularly when he's got jump up. Oh, he failed the jump up roll.
I never could get that hang.
Made the reroll. Gets the dauntless. Gets the knockdown. Of course he does. Where's his dump scores? He's only gotten 1. I had 4 in the last half. Yeah, which frees up that player, which gives him the blitz on him with one of these guys. Yeah.
The carrier himself blocks. That's really
he's got block, my skink doesn't. I really need to get block on this skink. Or wrestle, one or the other. And he's stunned, of course he is. At least it's only stunned. Problem is, skinks can only hold them off here for so long before basically I'm out of skinks.
That's going to be a
good. He gets up. Crocs gets up. Crocs gets up. Good. And I cannot free up 8 Saurus here. You see, now I'm only down to 3 Saurus out of 6, you know? And it's just... So I have to make blocks with skinks. And that's not an easy task to do. And he's pretty much set it up so that I cannot get even a 1 die on this guy with any of my skinks right now. Because yeah, they can run through here, it's risky to do so to get on him, but it's just not happening. And trying to break through just gives him the time he needs to score. So basically, what we have to do now is do what elves do. And form up a line and just try and hold him off. Problem is, he can outbash me easily, and I can't do the same to him. Of course, he's got tackle and diving tackle. Of course he does.
Those players are running each other.
I reroll.
Much of a run.
Yes, I need that player over there.
I stood on the line of scrimmage.
No. Diving tackle. Who puts diving tackle on a dwarf?
Well, I could start my own team. You only need 1,000,000.
Yeah. So this game's a loss. Period. He's going to score. There is literally nothing I can do to stop him. Diving tackle is good, but it is so annoying. Particularly on a player that already has tackle anyhow. Like I said, this is why I hate dwarves. Yeah, and he can just basically bully me around there because there's nothing I can do because I can't block because he out straight guards me. And he pretty much out-blocks me because he's got more blockers on the field. Because all his players can throw good blocks, these cannot. Because they only have 2 strength. Again, the downside of having players that are focused. They are great
gathering around that lone player, like halflings round
when they're able to do what they're supposed to do, but the problem is this happens a lot.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
then he gets an SPP up. Good luck to whoever's facing him next week. Is all I can say. So from what I can tell, this guy's kind of been bullying teams left and right with his team. Well, his team has been bullying all the other teams in the division. But yeah, basically there is naffle I can do. He has double the players on the pitch that I do, and I couldn't get any armor breaks on him. Because, you know, for a team that has the same armor value, I don't know. Yeah, there he goes, and he scored. Okay, he's not willing to risk the go for it then. But he knows I can't blitz in with skinks because they just don't have the strength. They don't have the strength for it. He knows I can't. He knows he's got me at this point. Yeah, all he has to do is put a strength player there, and there's nothing I can do. A guard player, sorry. And there is nothing I can do. Yeah, I can mark this guy. But what does it get? I only have a 1 die at best with this skink. And it puts the other skinks at risk. But what choice do I have? I have to risk it.
We'll need to get the ball forward. The end zone is in sight.
Yeah, and still can't because this guy. Yeah. So. Well, that's that then, isn't it? Yeah, that's that. Okay, is my Mighty Blowsaurus the one that's knocked out? Yes, of course he is. Of course he is. Fine, let's see what we can take out here.
Gathering around that lone player, like halflings round us.
Nothing.
Come on, guys, together. Gone into the opponent's tackle.
It just goes to show my only advantage I had on the Dwarves were high strength players and movement advantage, which has meant zip against this guy, against his team.
This is going to be decisive.
Less pressure on the
Yeah, looking forward to next week even less now. That's Nurgle. Hey. Is he really going to?
Wouldn't they be better dodging out of the way rather than blocking?
Yeah,
No.
believe me,
Strike first, run late. That's always been
that I have been trying to injure his players. It just isn't happening. I can't break his armor, yet he's capable of breaking mine. He Saurus armor, even though it's the same as theirs. So I don't get it. I don't really get my dice luck at the moment, which is to say no luck. And he's really going to. Wow, alright. He's really going. Okay. Alright, well, this is adding insult to injury.
The attacker has an assist.
That's an investment. Yes. I should contact his HR department immediately.
He is literally farming me for SPP right now. Oh my goodness. So that's 5. Skull only rolls now. And he's only had it once this entire game.
Still like a rock.
Fine. Whatever. Okay. There's literally just one play I can...
Well, they had to retreat a little. Getting dangerous.
And this is it. Nope, to have the reroll, but nope.
Wait, something's happening. That player's a little short. Oh no, my mistake. He's on the ground.
Literally the only play I could make, and I decided no. So, fine. And stunned him as well. Fine. Great. Just great. So yeah, that was literally the only move I could make, and Nuffle still says no. And I just can't do anything here.
Let's crush it. Good move.
Ha! There are 2 Orc teams in this league. Just score already and get this over with. Well, I literally only had one move that I could make, and the dice decided no. So, yeah. Okay, fine. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, he's going for the free die on this skink. Where's his triple skulls?
One more step
So, like I said, I was expecting to lose this game. I just wasn't expecting this, and to have a miss next game on my Saurus. So far, I haven't played with a full team since 7 games previous. Can't even do a simple 2-die.
The clock's ticking, the final whistle is moments away, and yet the score is in dead.
Yeah, this is basically going to be what happens with RebbL as well. I'm gonna call that right now. The exact same thing is going to happen with RebbL. So, got those Bloodwisers, and they did nothing because didn't get any knockouts in the first half, and he has stalled until now. I'm not going to bother getting them up. If he wants to take them out, he'll have to foul them and risk having his player sent off. Not that it means anything. Pre-claw my... Oh, fantastic. It was bad enough dealing with 2 of those on the walls and the 2 necromantic teams. And given how my armor, even though it says armor 9, I'm pretty sure is armor 7. I don't know what I'm going to do against RebbL. I really don't. At this point, I'm considering just benching this at the end of the season, just benching this team because they can't seem to be able to do anything. Ha! No, believe me, Tab. If I wanted to torture myself, I wouldn't be playing a Lizardmen team. The whole idea of Lizardmen team was, you know, they're supposed to be, you know, skilled players, you know, good. Players are good at the ball, players are good at blocking. You know, they can hold their own. But this half of the season, they have held their own against nothing, not even elves. And that's saying something. Elves have been out bashing my team. Yeah, you know what?
Players arrive to assist their teammate.
Yeah, lack of everything doesn't help right now, Tab. I've got 2 swords without block. And one that's now going to miss next game. A Croxagore that can't seem to stay on the pitch more than a couple of turns. What am I supposed to do? And armor that apparently is the same as an elf, despite supposedly being the same as a dwarf. I don't know what I am supposed to do here. I really don't. The only advantage I have is this guy. And that has meant little against... He's been the reason I've had the last couple of games have been a draw. I'll give him that. But beyond that, I don't seem to be able to get any momentum. Yes, I know, I can possibly one die. I'm not hopeful.
Oh, he's
But I am not hopeful with the sheer amount of tackle he has on his team. Yeah, it probably... No, what probably doesn't help is the fact that I'm up against all the teams in this league are, what, 3, 4, 5 seasons behind them? I've had one. Now, this one as well. 2 if you count this season. Oh, good grief. No, we are not watching Orcs dance. Okay, they at least all got up. So we might have a chance for a 1-die, maybe.
all the knocked out players are back on the field.
But that's literally the only play we've got, so...
It's not insurmountable, but it's not easy to overcome either.
But he's going to form the wall, yeah.
The key to winning. Must drive the coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away.
Yeah, it doesn't help that he has been playing well. Credit to him. He plays well. I will say that up front right now. He has played well, but the dice have absolutely been messing things up and making things even harder for me. Do I have enough players? I think so. Gonna have to be... Alright, let's set up for this. It has to be the blitz. Coming from this way, so we have to mark.
Look a little tatty. When are they gonna replace him?
I don't know, and I know what you're doing. You just want me to set you up so you can shout, "New balls, please!"
That should do
I'm
it.
not going to do it.
Buzzkill.
Pushes him. Sorry if I seem like I've taken a while to think of this. I don't do this often enough. There we are. That should... Oh, that should do it, yeah. I've got this. Let's see if I've got this right.
That's okay. Some say it's perfect for playing Blood Bowl in. I call it.
Not the best of bounce. That's not a great bounce at all, actually. And the ball to the area. Yeah. Get the ball to the skin. Yeah. Okay, let's try it. Let's see if we can do it.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Oh, he's got stat firm, hasn't he? Oh, never mind then. Well, forget that idea. After all of that. After all that. Nah, just badly hurt. Yeah, whatever.
One of the coaches ignored the referee's guilt standard requirements. The ref is actually
that's it then. That's about what I expected. Oh well. Daxil gets his skill up at least. So let's see. Dice rolls, yeah. Kinda messing me up here. And for him, well, average. Looking dice. Yeah, not great. Not great. Yeah, his is more average. But yeah, there we are. Here's what it is. But yeah, the trouble is, for the latter half, I've been facing teams that are far more developed than mine.
ready for a league match, Bob.
I never really understood.
And it doesn't help that each game I've been down a Saurus or a Proxagor. Alright, let's see. What does he get? Standard. Okay, in which case... Got sure feet, he's got dodge. Okay, in which case I will give him... I'm gonna... Do I give him Typhon Tackle? I don't really want to mark. No, sprint. Right, there we are, boys and girls. That is the game. And that is where we're going to leave it off. So thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you for the next game. I will see if there's anybody around to raid who's playing. Blood Bowl. Okay, looks like Misspelled Tree is playing a game. So we will raid them. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. I apologise for all the salt, but you know how it goes. And we'll see you for the next game, which will be Nurgle.